Dr. Maria student. Today, I shall continue with chapter 5 that about the landforms of the earth. And in my 4 classes, I already discussed about the different type of landform between the mountains, different types of mountains, and also in the last class, I already discussed different type of plateaus and what is the importance of plateaus. Now, today I am going to discuss that about the plains. So, what is the plain? The plain is a lowland area. Their height almost 200 centimeter below than 200 centimeter from the sea level. This type of land masses or the plain or the flat area is known as the plain area. Now the plain area is very important for us. You know why very important for us? Because plain area, it doesn't have slope, it's a flat land. So people, if they want to make their houses, any building, they can make it easy. If people want to make set up the factories and industries, they can do it easily. Either, suppose for the best one is the agriculture process, because most of the plain area are located beside the river, and we know that beside the river regions are very fertile, so it is very useful for the agriculture process. And except that the plain area that can very useful for the transportation communication also, that they can easily set up the roadways and railways. So most of the people, they prefer to live in this plain region only. And the plain area, their density were day by day increase. So you understand that about the why the people should prefer to live in the plain area than the other places in the region of the mountain areas or the hill area. Now today I discuss about the plain. So you understand that what is the definition of plain? The plain is the lowland area. Their height almost below than the 200 centimeter from the sea level. That is called the plain. Now plains are the, here is given the types of plain. Actually plain are 3 types. That is the first, structural plain, second is the depositional plain, and the third one is the erosional plain. But in your syllabus that is given only the 2 type of plain, that is the structural and depositional. But we have to know also that what is the erosional plain also. So at first we discuss about the structural plain. The most of the structural plain have been found in the upliftment and the submerge of the land masses. Means this type of the plains are mostly found when the land masses is goes upward, either land masses is goes downward. During this 2 time that this type of the plain area are being formed. And this the coastal plain is also formed by the uplift of the part of sea floor being from the continent, and the coastal plain become the border towards the sea and the deposition materials. Now this is a Great Plains of USA. What are the examples of the structural plain? That the Great Plains of USA. So this one is the example of structural plains. Now my question is, what is the definition of the structural plain? So what you write, that which plain when it formed with a particular type of structure it being present, either rectangular, either triangle, either circle, that any type of triangles or any type of shape it being present in which plain area, this type of plain region is known as the structural plain. So what is the structural plain? Those plain regions are formed due to a particular structure, like the circular or the circle type or the rectangular type, parallel type, any particular structure is being present. This type the plain region is known as the name of structural plain. So you understand that what is the structural plain and what is the example of the structural plain? That is the Great Plain of USA. And more are there about the structural plains. So what is a structural plain? That which plain area are formed due to a particular structure, like the circle, rectangle, or triangle, that any particular square, a particular structure is being present on it. Now the second is the depositional plain. You know what is a depositional plain? That depositional plain is those plain area are formed due to the depositional process. Those plain regions are formed due to the depositional process. This type plain area are known as the depositional plain. Okay. Now depositional plain area are formed by the depositional process of whom? From the river, wind and the glacier. From the 3 things. What are the 3 things? river, wind and glacier. From these three things that the depositional plains are formed. Now these depositional plains are also subdivided into the three parts. What are the three parts? The first one is the alluvial plains, second one is the drift plains, and the third one is the lowest plain. Now what is the alluvial plains? That those are the depositional plain region are formed due to the river depositional process. This type the plain region are known as the alluvial plain region. Again I repeat, those are the plain area are formed due to the depositional process of river, and the river always deposit the alluvium soil. So these are the plain area are also known as the alluvial plain. Second one is the drift plain. That those are the plain region are formed due to the depositional process of the glacier. This type the plain region are known as the drift plain. So again I repeat, what is the drift plain? That those are the plain region are formed due to the erosional process due to the depositional process of a glacier. This type the plain region are known as the depositional plain or drift plain. And the last one is the lowest plain. That those plain area are formed due to the movement of wind and made by through the sands. This type plain region are known as the lowest plain. Again I repeat, then what is the lowest plain? Those are the plain region are formed due to the movement, depositional movement of wind, and the area are made by through the sand. This type the plain region are known as the lowest plain. So you understand that what are the different types? Now the another types are known as the erosional plain. This also by the same way, that what are the process they deposit, like the same process they erode also. So after the erosional process of the wind, river and the glacier, which type of plain area are formed? This type plain region are known as the erosional plain. Again I repeat, what are the erosional plain? That those plain area are formed due to the erosional process of the wind, river and the glacier. This type of plain region are known as the erosional plain. So you have to understand that what are the structural plain, what are the depositional plain and what are the erosional plain also. Now what are the significance of the plains? Why the plain is very important for us? First one, for the agricultural landform. That we know the plain area are mostly located beside the river. That is why the beside the river area always made by the alluvium soil, and it's very useful for the agricultural process. Second is the plain area is useful for making the transportation communication purpose, for the better roadways and railways also can make by through the plain region only. Third one, that the plain area is very helpful for making the building structure landform. It can be easily made due to the plain region. Fourth one, the plain area that they can get the rivers easily. No need to cut down the slope. It can easily, people can live nicely with the proper of the particular weather. So for that reason, these are the very importance of the plain area. And the most of the important cities in the world that is located in the plain area, and also the world highest density or the population densely populated regions also are located in the plain region only. So these are the different significance or the importance of the plain area. And one thing you have to remember that from here one question you have to do, that why are the mostly peoples are preferred to live in the plain area than the mountain or the hill region or the plateau region? Why the large number of population or the peoples are preferred to live in the plain area than the mountain or the hill region? So from here on you can get the answer on the significance of the plains. So you have to do it by own these questions. Okay. So good afternoon. Thank you.